Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. What we're gonna do today is just kind of do a breakdown of what we think, what he think, what I think, our opinion only, of the breakdown of what could have happened with Gill and Myrla. So yeah, let's get into it. So we're gonna dive into it and try to break this thing down. So y'all, come on, join us.
Come on in. Come on,
Yep. Yeah. LiQWYD.
Hey, what's up, KOED family? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Courtney, also known as Cowgirl.
and this is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and today we're gonna be doing a breakdown on Gill and Myrla, aka Miralax.
So if you're brand new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And if you please comment down below on everywhere that this video is posted. If it's posted somewhere that you see it, then comment down below. Because yeah, we want to hear from you, because we always like to say on this channel, we can agree to disagree. But if we do disagree, always be respectful. That's just the key word.
Man.
Put some respect on my name.
And while we on this subject, I'm gonna give my PSA real quick. All right, I'm gonna keep it real. This channel is all about having fun, being respectful. We're gonna have different opinions about different subjects, and as long as we just debate the subject, that's fine. But once you start calling people names and crossing that line and making it personal, we have issues after that, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that, especially of late, I've been having it's not a lot of guys in the comment section, but the few guys that's in the comment section have been coming, for me for some strange reason.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, not all of them, but some of them. And I don't know, it's a little jealousy going on. I don't know, it's a little hating going on. But like I said, man, if you want to debate the subject, I have no issues with that. We're not going to agree. But once you start making a person calling me name or coming after my wife or my family, hey, we got issues, dude. Okay, either you're going to be blocked, and all your stuff going to be deleted from our channel. So, I had somebody made an asinine statement saying, we on live. Our panel, me, my wife, and a panel, and I'm the only guy on the live. And I shouldn't say nothing. Basically, you sit down on the camera and be quiet while the women talk. And I can't give the male perspective. That sounds so asinine to me. You know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that, man. Ignorance. So, once again, this channel is all about having fun, having a good time. Mm-hmm. That's why we call you guys the KOED fam. Cause I feel like you family. You know what I'm saying?
Even though some of y'all, we can't see y'all face, y'all see y'all, but y'all
right.
Be AMB. That's y'all profile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but I just want to put that out there. I didn't mean to take up too much time, but yeah, that kind of got on my skin. You know what I'm saying? Because this channel is not for all that negativity.
Yep.
And done with the PSA.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this breakdown. Okay, so let's try to go back to the beginning.
Back.
In the beginning
of time was the dinosaur.
So in the beginning, we know that Myrla was kind of a little standoffish. She was a little stuck up. She was all of that stuff that we said in the beginning. I know some of you guys are coming over here and people are like, y'all didn't see that coming. If you go back and watch our earlier videos with some people as well, yeah, she rubbed all of us the wrong way. She seemed to be, now some people was always Team Myrla, but for us, she seemed to be very, just didn't loosen up. She didn't like to have fun. Of course, she didn't kiss her husband until way late. She didn't do it on the, on the day of the wedding, right. And she did seem like she was going to do it throughout their time on the show. So we kind of, gave our opinion on that situation, and how we felt about it.
Yeah, at the beginning, like you said, baby, she was a stick in the mud. You know, she didn't want to be around nobody. She, didn't want to kiss her husband. Even on the wedding day, she didn't want to kiss the dude, man.
Yeah.
You know, so she was
to the honeymoon.
Yeah, and it was kind of rude to the friends. You know, so yeah, that's why we call her Miralax, because I thought she was just too stuffy. You know what I'm saying? She was, full of crap, if you know what I mean. Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut you out, but go ahead. Finish up.
No, I'm done.
Okay. She complained about the room, the honeymoon room. I can do better. My pool, which found out that it was a community pool, because it ain't like she had her own pool in her backyard. But my pool is better than this. When everybody was out, she was in her room. He said she had to do some work. I felt like she just really didn't want to hang with the people. So she was a prick, as you want to say. She was very, she just couldn't loosen up. And we was like, well, why did she even do the show? I'm sorry,
even when they was at the bachelorette party, they were trying to get her to go out there and loosen up and dance with, Rachel and Bao. She said, nah, that's not me. I don't get down like that. That's who she was. Yeah. Which, it's nothing, hey, that's who he is, that's who he is. You know what I'm saying? No problem with that. But Gill was real patient with her. Even though she was doing all that stuff, he still said, you know what? I got to be patient with her. Then he came up with some things to help her out when they was in the crowd. If you feel like you have anxiety and whatnot, just come up here and give me a hug so I can kind of take all that away from you.
Instead of having all the negative words.
Right. So, and they came up with a game plan. And to me, I was seeing progress.
Right.
I was seeing her softening up. Even when Gill was trying to do the surprise on the honeymoon with the airplane, she really didn't want to do that. She complained about that. But Gill, I thought, was a trooper. Now, people saying Gill was, talking down to her. Yes, he was complaining, but you got to understand from being from a male perspective that you trying to get your woman to do all this stuff, right? You want your woman to loosen up and have fun. So what you want me to do? Just sit down and say nothing? I gotta say something, baby. You gotta loosen up, son. You gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't like, but I gotta tell you my grievances. You know what's going on. So that's all I thought he was doing. But people saying he was verbally abusing her, which
I didn't see it, but other people now. We talking about Johnny. Now that's a difference. Now we saying that some people say that he was even passive aggressive. In some angles, I did see a little of it. Like when we was on the live and Layla was talking about him saying princess all the time. It wasn't princess in a cute little way. He was being kind of a little facetious when he was saying that, and I get all of that. But and as Myrla has said it before, she don't have a problem speaking her mind. Even the times when she said, I receive it, whatever, and we didn't see her say nothing much. It could have been words that were said off camera that she was like, you know what, I ain't like the way you said that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So we're just trying to figure out how you go from this stage to that stage to that stage to the final stage, which was a shocker to me for a lot of people. Maybe
she got a twin, identical twin, and they kind of swapped the roles while they was going through the season. But go ahead, baby.
So that was the beginning. We knew how she was, and she did that for weeks. And then we seen like a
180.
See her just kind of open up, and we found out that later it was a kiss. But even before the kiss, she was very affectionate toward Gill. Now, she said that she's not going to be affectionate with you if she's not into you, she's not attracted to you.
You got to earn that affection from her,
yes.
And, even when she was like, 1 minute, she didn't want to really touch Gill that much. And all of a sudden, every time you see her with Gill, my husband, and she's rubbing on Gill and whatnot. And a lot of people saying she was faking the funk to get back at Gill at the end. If she was faking all of that, give that child an Academy Award because she fooled. Some people say, she ain't fooled me. Yes, she did. Yeah, she fooled y'all, man. But I didn't see no inkling of her having that type of motive to get revenge on Gill at the end.
I really didn't think she had that kind of time. Because I don't know, she just seemed a little sometimes standoffish, you know, with other people. So like you come up with that whole thing, though. Again, our opinion. So okay, so we go to how she began to open up. You know what I'm saying? She was all on her husband. She said, "What? My husband." I even said it in videos. She be saying my husband a lot. You know, and that's how women is, honey. When you got a husband, and you want to say I got a husband.
Yeah, and unless she got another husband, she talking about. But you know. I just thought, okay, Gill finally cracked the nut. You know, so he finally got through, and they went from to being one of the weakest couples on the show to the leading couple, the strongest couple on the show.
Amen.
And I said, okay, then I think some people gave them the combination name, Gilla, Myrla. Yeah. So I said, okay, you know, cause you know we saw it. And I said, okay, that's how marriage should be, you know what I'm saying? Now, keep in mind, Gill was still complaining a little bit, but I think what he was trying to do, he was trying to point out some things to her that didn't make him happy, okay?
He got that silly fan on, got too hot in her.
Here we go, layers of clothes on, like you in a Russian, you know, the Russian doll you take out. And you
I don't have a layer, just this jacket. Okay, so, like you were saying that, what you were saying, Gill was what? Even you were just saying Gill was, I forgot. I told you cut the silver fan.
See, it ain't my mind. Squirrel. You know what I'm saying?
So anyway, we seen them kind of people. They became the leading couple. Right. You know, people were rooting for them. They was like, it's shocked. Nah, maybe you ain't that person, but a lot of people were saying, you know, hey, they this, they that. Okay, they doing it, and you know, we even called him Pastor Gill because now it looked like he was talking to the other couples, and she was saying, I'm choosing to love my husband. She was, you know what I'm saying, when he was talking, she was just looking up at him. Even times where she, I think she even wanted to kiss. This was after they kissed initially, and she even wanted to kiss, and he had on camera, and she kissed him. So it was like, it was going good from what we saw because people said that's how you do it. You start out slow and look what you come up with.
I thought that was the best formula to do a relationship on this type of show.
Yeah.
Take it slow, figure each other out. Then you know what I'm saying, just take it one day at a time and get to that level. And I thought they did it right. I thought they did it right. And even when we would call him Pastor Gill, I think we called her First Lady. You know what I'm saying? Because the way she was acting, you know? And it's like he was patient. They talked about getting apartments, another place together. They was talking. She even started walking the dog. Yeah. Because she didn't want nothing to do with the dog. And she started walking the dog. Even told Gill that she wanted a dog.
Yeah.
So that's where, when she said that, when Gill said that, man, he finally got through to her.
Yep. Okay, so now we come up to this point on decision day. So if it was a whole bunch of clips, we would not, because we ain't finna get copyright, so y'all don't have to worry about video. We're not finna do
we ain't gonna be doing all that. Why you put the clips in your video? Ain't nobody gonna come back a year later and copyright us.
Right, exactly. So we don't have time for the foolishness. So you just have to use your imagination, or you can go out there and search it for yourself.
Stop being lazy.
If you remember the different clips, the different videos, everything that was said, you know what I'm saying, it would just say, oh, Myrla said this, she said this, she said this, she said this. Even on decision day, somebody said we need to give them another name, not experts. The people that work there, the people in the room, the people in the room, the employees, honey. So they even was kind of shocked. Okay, so let's just kind of go over this because I did find a clip of decision day, just their parts. So let's see, decision day. Myrla was said that oh, you got chili. Okay.
Scratching.
Okay. They both said that they feel comfortable about their decision. This is both of them. They do feel comfortable about the decisions that they make before they even said it. So Myrla said that the way we live our lives is totally different. She made that known because I think Dr. V said something about, we felt like y'all was a good match. And she was like, well, no, not really. Let me tell you why.
Okay, before you go to that part, have you talked about the part when Myrla was talking to Dr. Pepper? And you got to the part yet? Okay.
So, where you was? I ain't got to that part. What, did you?
The one she was crying?
I know that,
okay.
but you said, have I got there?
I know you haven't. I didn't know you was going to skip over it or whatnot.
Nah. So, I'm trying to do it in order. So in order of which kind of, but anyway, so Myrla said that they're totally different. Gill could live in a box and he'd be fine. Gill said, no, not really. I can't live in no box. Go ahead, baby.
I want to say something about the finances real quick. A lot of people kept saying in the comments that Gill was broke and dusted and busted. I don't see that.
I never saw
that. I never saw that. Now, did he make as much money as Myrla? No. But somebody making $70,000 and they have their own place, their car, I don't call them busted and broke. They might not have the extra finance to splurge.
He made $70,000.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying firefighters. You know what I'm saying? They make like, I don't know. I'm just, don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to. I
didn't think they made that much.
But anyway, even $50,000, okay. So my thing, I'm saying the way y'all was talking about Gill's, like he didn't have no place, no shoes, just white t-shirts and jeans. You know what I'm saying?
Shipping all his money back.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't that. Yeah, she might have made double or triple the amount of money he's making, but to me, he wasn't busting and broke. And to me, that I thought that was wasn't a good narrative to put on that dude, man. That's just my personal opinion. Right. Because if she's making $200,000, he's making $50,000, he busting and broke. Now let's reverse the roles. If he's making $200,000, she's making $50,000. Is that woman busting and broke? No. As long as you can contribute to the household in the kind of way, and y'all as a team can stay above water, I don't see no issues with that.
Yep. So Gill said that no, he want a nice place, for his house. For his wife and his kids. So no, he can't live in a box. And I know she was just saying that Gill he's not really into a lot of stuff like that. Now, granted, as we saw during the season on Unfiltered and stuff, he had on
a shirt I can't pronounce.
A Beerberry.
Beerberry. What, Care Bear?
No. Anyway, y'all know.
Beerberry? Booberry?
Anyway, he messed it up. But yeah, he had on an expensive shirt. And I think people point out some more stuff that, Gill probably wore. Which a person, he probably do spend money every occasion on nice stuff. He just don't do it like her. Like she probably has a set plan to get this, that, and this. So, there's just a difference. And she expressed there is a difference in their finances. So, the question was asked, do you want to stay married? Now, I'm going over this because I wrote this down because I just don't see what had happened.
What had happened was...
Don't see it. And so the question was asked, do you want to stay married or get a divorce? Myrla said to Gill, I enjoy being with you every day.
Not some days, not the weekends, not February 29th. Every day. Every day. How many couples can say that they want to be with their spouse every day? Yeah, you got a few. But I know some couples, man, I'm working out here all night long because I don't want to go home. So, yeah.
And when I get in my little moods and I'm frustrated, you don't hold that against me.
Intriguing. Let's ponder about that for a minute. So, even though she gets in her little funky mood, Gill still is right there next to her and still trying to be the best man he can be.
Yep.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Now, she could be lying about all this, but we just going by what she's saying.
Yeah. So, she also told Gill, I didn't think someone would be this amazing as a husband.
Now, what husband she's talking about? What husband she talking about? What husband? Gill? Or she got another husband in the back somewhere?
Gill. Okay. So, that's what she said.
Out of her own mouth.
Now, let's go back to when she was talking to Dr. Pepper. Y'all said she was drunk. And she was
what
just
you saying about the drunk people?
She was drunk. And from my observation of being drunk, I ain't never been drunk.
I have, I tell you.
I done been tipsy, but I ain't never been drunk. So from my observation of looking at drunk people, I done been around them, drunk people will tell you the truth. They will hold it, let me get this together, what it say. That a drunk, hey, don't mess me up. A drunk man's words are his sober thoughts.
There you go.
So whatever he thinking when he's sober, he gonna spit it out when he's drunk.
And you know why? Because when you drunk, that mental block drops out, that lying block drops out, and you can't hold your lie back, and you spill all your guts out. So all you gotta do is get somebody drunk and say, "What's your social security number?" They gonna tell you. So, well, I was joking aside, but yeah, it's kind of hard to feel and lie when you're drunk, because you got to kind of remember the lie. You got to keep everything in order. But when you're drunk, your mind is all over the place. So you just going the easiest thing to do is just like, instead of thinking of a lie, just tell the truth.
Yep. So when I go back and watch that clip, she was very emotional. And granted, some of the alcohol could have contributed to that extra emotion because she's an introvert, right? So when they say, most of the people that they be quiet all the time, they get that what they call liquid courage, and they come all out there liquid courage. You never heard of that?
Yeah, I know I coined that back in the day.
But I think I've heard other people say it. Yeah. But why you say who?
Oh, you were saying.
So when they get that liquid courage, then they just be all, whatever.
Well, it depends. Some liquid courage get you all talky. Some liquid courage wants you to fight it. Because I've seen some guys, some people, yeah, they get that liquid courage. They want to fight all the time. Oh, anger drunk, man.
So she was talking to Dr. Pepper, and she said to Dr. Pepper, sometimes, you feel like you pray for things, but you never think those things will really happen to you. I think I knew I would be happy in my marriage, and I didn't. Okay, let me say this. She said, I kind of thought that I one day would be happy in marriage, but she said, I didn't think that I would get this and more.
Basically, she's happy, and she got more than she thought she would have got. Okay, so, I guess Gill shot past her expectations, basically. Mm-hmm. He was hired, her expectations was here for her marriage. When she met Gill, he surpassed her expectations.
Yep.
And for her to tell Dr. Pepper that, even though y'all said she was drunk and crying, the reason why I'm saying I believe that is leading up to that, how she was always on him, rubbing him, talking to him. And, at the beginning, she was stern. And he said, baby, I don't like this here. I receive it. And it's like she got submissive. You know what I'm saying? She went from like big bad mama jama to, a submissive wife. Mm-hmm. And I think that's when all that stuff started happening. The shifts changed when I think they got the cookies.
Yeah, when they consummated. Yeah. And speaking of consummated, because we'll talk about that, but the fact that Myrla said that she would not, of course, kiss and then be intimate if she was not into him. She said she was attracted to her husband several times. Now, reverse and going to the actual day, the reunion, she said that she was not attracted to him. She also said that she was, of course, she said that she never loved him. She said, I told you that. I told you I never.
I give her that. She never said,
she
I
said,
love you.
I choose to love you.
Yeah, I give her that.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's a
play on words.
They play on words, so you can't pin her down.
So I choose to. Yeah. So let's talk about the sex. Now y'all seem to think, some people think that maybe the sex was garbage and she just couldn't deal.
Nah, yeah, people saying Gill's sex was garbage. I kind of disagree. If anybody sex was garbage, I think it was Myrla's sex was garbage, because to me, after they did that, when they had sex, this is our opinion, she was still all over this guy. She was still kissing this guy. And she still was looking at him like he was the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, so to me, if you got garbage sex, you be like Haley and Jacob from last season. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't see that. I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that.
So, okay, so that's a take on. I didn't see that either. So now let's go to the fact too is that where on the actual reunion, how she was standoffish, how she was cold, how, you know, they were together, and then, you know, she just pretty much like, you know, I seen you unhappy, so I did you a favor, and I said I'll move out, but he said I'll move out. So it just seemed like something happened. Something happened that we don't know not of. I would love for her friends to come over into my DMs and let me know what happened. But something happened. And I think it's more than just what we see. I don't think that Myrla faked it throughout the season. I don't. I think something happened to change her mind and to shift her whole dynamic. Now, let me tell you another part that I didn't say on our recap is that after they film and they're done, then later on they come for the reunion. Could it have been that people were in her ear telling her, wow, you with him? You see how he talks to you on camera? Wow, you going to stay with him? All that negative stuff he was saying. Because, of course, editing is going to magnify certain stuff and make it seem like, you know, whatever. I don't know if Myrla could be a little weak in that area to allow other people's opinion about her marriage to direct her, you know, and saying, hey, I don't want to do this no more.
So she gave in to peer pressure. That's what you saying?
I said, could it be? Could it be that it was just so much? It got toward the end to where now Gill was more of the negative one, and people maybe have just been in her ear and her friends and everybody saying da 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 da, and just giving them her opinion about a thing.
Well, if anybody was in her ear saying that, I really don't think the friends had that much power. If anybody was in Myrla's ear saying you're gonna marry and stick with this guy, I think it would be the brother. I think the brother, for him to have up finance workers and all that, I think he has a lot of power over Myrla. And she kind of probably respect his opinion about a lot of things. Because when he told Gill, if you have a problem with Myrla, you're gonna have to see me. I think if anybody was to talk Myrla out of the marriage, it would be her brother. But me personally, I think.
Well, before you get your second, I think. That's a good point, because the first thing that Myrla said when it was like, okay, Kevin was like, okay, so what's, she said, we're just not on the same page financials, give or take. That's kind of like, the first thing came out her mouth was finance. That's why I want to be with finances. And Gill was like, you know, yeah. He said that, but he said something else too as far as finances. He said if it's about the money, so it seems like finances is on her vocabulary, and it's him as well. Like, I think it has something to do. Like, why was it okay then? See, my point is, y'all keep saying this, that, but the girl said yes on decision day. Was it that red eyeshadow? I guess it was. Maybe she should have threw it on the reunion, honey, so she can have the same nice little perky attitude. So she said yes on decision day. Will she get paid an extra $10,000 if she say yes? That's what Chris from Married at First Sight said. Y'all believe Chris from Married at First Sight from last season?
He said he got that dude, the one that said he got his ex-girlfriend pregnant. That Chris?
Yeah.
And she going pregnant? Yeah.
Y'all believe what he said? So it has not been written, I don't know, nowhere where it's in a contract that I can read with my eyes to say you get paid an extra amount of money if you say yes and stay together. Right. That would be defeating the purpose. Who wouldn't say yes? You see what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, first of all, Myrla got her finances. So, you know, she don't need that type of. Why would she put herself through that for extra $10,000? She don't need that. So I kind of like, I'm not gonna buy that. Now, what my opinion is, something happened, you know, between decision day and the reunion. I think what happened was somebody with deeper pockets got in her ear. That's what I'm thinking. A person that's on her level with finances, and she saw, okay, this guy, he can do the same things I can do. He's not gonna complain about money because, you know, I can spend my money any way I want to because you got the finance, to keep up. And I just think she ran across somebody with a bigger bank account, and that's who she's seeing right now. Now the question is, who? Is it Johnny? They really friendly. That's all I got to say. They going out. Her, Johnny, and Rachel going out. I'm saying, okay, Jose, why you ain't going out with them then? I know you and Rachel ain't together, but why Johnny is hanging around the ladies? You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion about the situation. I just think she ran across somebody. Got them deep pockets, big bank, take little bank. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, y'all, we just wanted to come on here and just express that, because it's only so much we can say in our reviews because, and then even when we had the panel, what I'm saying, we didn't want to do all the talk. We want everybody to get their thoughts out.
Yeah.
And so we just wanted to say this because I'm still in I got my question mark just over my head. I just don't understand. And I know we all can speculate, but until one of them really comes out and say what happened behind the scenes that we don't know, we won't know. We can only speculate. We can only say we think it's this, and this. But it's something that happened that we don't know.
And for the people saying, "Ooh, she just played it along and faked it out," so you're gonna go through this whole scenario, this whole scheme to get back at somebody because they say they're calling you a princess. You're gonna allow this man to sell everything he owns, other than the blender and the dog and some clothes, and move in with you. Y'all move in together. He sells everything he owns, and you gonna allow that to happen if you're not into him like that? If you have that type of mentality to do something like that and go along this whole scheme for 8, 9, 10 weeks to do a man like that, you're ruthless. Yeah. You're ruthless, man. Yep. I wouldn't even do that, man.
Yep. I don't think nobody would do that because I really think that Myrla is one that will speak her mind. She voices her opinion. Like she was saying then, I'm not going to go back and forth with you on that. I wouldn't say, girl, go back, honey, because we need to know what your forth is. Yeah. So it was something else, because Gill was saying, I talked to you about that. Like we talked about it, right? Mm-hmm. And she just cut them off. Like she didn't want to open up those cans of worms. So again, something happened.
Now we're not saying Gill was perfect. Mm-mm. He had his flaws.
Go back and watch our videos. We came at Gill, honey.
Yeah, he had his flaws, but to me, to do a man like this on national television, and I'm talking about cut his heart out and you just threw it on the ground and stepped on it basically. That's to me that's cold. And you have this cold persona about yourself when you sit on the couch with him. But next week, when Johnny comes out, you are, ooh, yeah. So that, and you doing that in Johnny's face in front of Gill. Like she don't care how he feels. That's cold blooded. Why you gonna rub in the man's face? You already kicked the man while he's down. Jeez, man. What you trying to do? Put the figure 4 on? That's all.
Figure 4.
Well, anyway.
So yeah, that right there is just, it's baffling to me.
Cold-blooded.
And I'm ready for the next reunion. Part 2, just to kind of find out, see if we can find it. They speak with the experts. Maybe they're gonna dive into a little bit more of it. But yeah, it's left me with a real question mark.
And we'll be the first to tell you next week when the reunion part 2 comes on, and we'll find out some more information. And we're wrong. We'll come back to man, we was wrong. We did wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah.
Well, wrong
about what?
I'm just saying, well, Gill cheated, that's why I pulled him out. Okay.
Well, heck, we didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I just say, okay, we was wrong. But until we find out what really happened, we just gonna speculate, and this is our opinion. So once you get in the comments, you want to well, I don't agree. Just keep it respectful and civil.
Yeah, she and she acted like Gill cheated. That's what I'm just saying. Her whole shutdown, you know what I'm saying? That right there, man, she acted like he cheated or something. So, I can only, I can't imagine what took place, you know what I'm saying? Because, this man got to get therapy. He still love you. And she was like, I'm fine. I'm okay. So, you know.
And she won the battle. She won the war. Once you win that war, oh yeah, you good, man. You good. The other person over there suffering, therapy, and all that. So, and you think she'll feel sorry. Oh, he going, no, not her. She can't show no slight inch of weakness towards Gill, because she like Lady Lynn said, if you give him like consoling or something like that, they're gonna tell Gill, okay, I still got a chance for her. She still got some feelings for me.
And he said that, going back after decision day, 2 weeks, they moved in after decision day, and I think after that he said that he saw it. They said it wasn't going good, but he said he stuck it out and seeing what he can do to help, change her mind, or to help with the situation, or to help. And I guess she saw in the house that he was miserable. He seemed like unhappy and all that stuff or whatever. So it must have been something that he was really trying to cater toward her. And it was even making him miserable, probably just doing so because he wasn't happy. Yeah,
pulling him out of his comfort zone, trying to please her. And she's, but you created that toxic situation for Gill to feel unhappy. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to live up to a standard that he can't. Now, let's keep it real. This really falls back on the experts or the people in the room. They should have never matched them two together, in my opinion.
They say the computer matched them together.
Well, but still, even though the computer matched them together, I feel like there still should have been some human involvement in there, because a therapist or an expert would say, well, even though y'all got everything, similar, but I want to see your emotional state. Would there be any kind of potential of connection going on? Only a human would know that. Computer is cold like Myrla highlight beard. So yeah, but anyway, I'm done, man.
Like you were saying, computer, because even if the computer meshed them together, which I don't know how the computer meshed together, the girl acts not for a bald man, you give her a bald man.
Yeah, what kind of computer that is? Commodore 2000.
So unless he didn't put on there he was bald and it just went by the picture, I don't know.
Just like dating apps, man. Y'all can have the same, things listed in the app, but when y'all see each other, oh man, this crap ain't working.
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Compatible.
Right.
So on that note, you guys, we wanted to give you at the time. It's gonna be a 10-minute video. Y'all know that wasn't even the case.
Yeah, my PSA was almost 8 minutes, man. I had to get that out there, man.
Okay, don't get it out there again. All right. Okay. Anyway, on that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Of course, like we always say, tell us your thoughts and opinion. We want to know, I just got a question mark. So, maybe y'all done solved the mystery, honey. Maybe
somebody out there has a whiteboard with an eraser and a marker. Gill did that, and she did that. You carry the two. And the pi sign,
Jose, remember he used to
have somebody got a whiteboard, somebody got the formula, somebody got to figure it out. Let us know in the comments.
And if you friends or either one of them, DM me and tell me, girl wants to know, honey. She wants to know. I need the receipts, honey.
Juicy,
really
baby.
Friend though, I really need to know is you the friend. So. Anyway, on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As we said, every video, at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first in your life.
Deuces.